Yeah, so I've had people ask me lately, why, as a government watchdog, why are you not focusing in on the corruption coming out of the Trump administration concerning his children and how they're making tens of millions of dollars off of different deals involving companies they have ownership in that are getting different contracts from the military, et cetera, et cetera. And everyone's like, I've had a lot of people say, "Hey, man, you're being like a hypocrite. You need to focus in on that stuff." And and no, I won't. And here's why I won't. It's because I've been since 2010. I've been saying over and over again that this type of corruption should be unacceptable in America. And all I've ever gotten back from the Democrats is pushback. The Democrats have betrayed America. They they have tricked all of us. They were supposed to be the party of the little man, but they took a turn for the worse under the Clintons back in the 90s. Okay. And they sold the soul of their party. They decided to trade representing the little man for representing the wealthiest, deepest pocketed interests who would support their political careers. And that then turned into supporting their personal lives. So you will see many, many Democrats over the years have done things like Bob Menendez, stuffing gold bars and cash in their closet into jacket pockets and shoes. These guys are very corrupt. They've been taking bribes. And what they've done is they've partnered with corrupt Republicans over the years to cover themselves. That's how they've gotten away with it. They've literally looked back at AOC. Okay. I put in a federal elections commission. I put together a federal elections commission complaint against her a few years ago. And it regarded her campaign basically laundering money, millions and millions of dollars into, her campaign managers, private business, consulting business, and whatnot. So I have the complaint put in, and the FEC did an investigation, and they found that, yeah, she did break the law. But when it came down to a vote to sanction her for her to get in trouble, a Republican sided with her to say, no, even though we found things wrong, you can skate, AOC. That's how the Democrats do it. Okay. So they do the corruption. And when they get caught, they partner with the Republicans to get away with it. And so they've been selling out their own party for decades now. They've been selling out their own constituency. And now we have a Washington, D.C., where both parties are in cahoots together with the corruption. And everyone wants to get mad now and say, oh, what's Trump and these guys doing? Trump is doing what is allowed to be done in Washington, D.C. The Democrat Party specifically, the members of their party through legislation have ensured that there is no transparency. They have ensured that there will be all out corruption. The Democrats have. That's who did it. That's who did it. And so they normalized corruption. They legalized corruption. And now Trump is taking advantage of it. He's not breaking any laws. The Democrats set this up. So now the media wants to cry and everyone wants to get upset and say Trump's such a bad guy. But the reality is he's only playing the game the way the Democrats set it up. And they set it up this way through the Clintons on with guys like Bob Menendez. If you don't believe me, you can read the book Gold Bar Bob. Read all about it. It might wake many people up to the reality of what we're living right now. Don't worry about Trump. What he's doing is what the Democrats have created. Worry about the Democrats. When will they get back in line? When will they start to represent the people again? When will they turn their backs on the corruption? When? When they do that, we can talk about Trump.